Okay, let me just put this in upcoming events. So Disney and Marvel are going to be having a video game showcase September 9th. Yeah, Disney and Marvel have their own video games now.
The problem that they...
The problem that they...
The problem is their major problem. ABC is taking Dancing with the Stars off.
Wait.
And putting it on Disney Plus.
Wait, Dancing with the Stars is on Disney Plus? Oh. What? That is very weird. Well, actually, who am I kidding? Because Bleach is gonna be on Disney Plus too. So, wow, I didn't know Dancing with the Stars was owned by Disney. ABC is owned by Disney.
We gotta make some bracelets or some markets in the phone. We still gotta send their own stuff.
Yeah. Hello, Bob. Hello, Lava. So we got some, apparently some new things to talk about. So the new season of One Punch Man seems to be getting animated by a certain studio called Studio Dean. And if nobody knows who Studio Dean is, they're the same people who animated the first season of Sword Art Online. They animated part of the Fate series, mainly Fate Apocalypse, I believe, and some other fights. They also animated hold on, the Seven Deadly Sins anime. Well, the anime movie, the first one. And they also helped animate some of the seeds for the first season of Seven Deadly, the good season. So, this is kind of big.
We make sit-down chicken, stand-up chicken, backyard chicken, oops chicken, lots of time chicken, no time chicken. If there's one thing we know, it's chicken, chicken, and chicken. More choices, more wow, more love. Tyson. Ziploc is designed for little hands to open on the go.
So yeah, we got some things to talk about. So Lava, Bob, what y'all up to? As y'all see, I am playing this game. Wait, let me see it. I'm gonna part this. Alright. Also, apparently, there is going to be a live stream centered around wizards and Dungeons and Dragons. So we'll see. We'll see how that is.
Sandwiches feature cheesy, thin, crispy cheese and snap savior. Cheesy? Cheese and snap. Level up your lunch.
Remember me from yesterday when you were playing Battlefront? Ah, yes sir. How you been, man? What you been up to? Well, thankfully this is the beginning of the stream, so we are chilling. You on PlayStation? Yes. Yes, I am. So yeah, and also just to talk about Dragon Ball Super, because I was just talking to my brother about it. Frieza really has a black transformation. We're living in a weird timeline, bro. Bleach being owned by Disney. Well, they have the rights to stream Bleach on Disney Plus. Disney also could just buy Bleach. They have the money. Oh god. See, the idea, I'm just thinking of if they owned Bleach. I'm just imagining Kingdom Hearts adding a Bleach world, and yo, the idea of a Zanpakuto Keyblade, it sounds so broken, but I kind of want to see it.
With Bank of America. And look at this guy. He bought those tickets on his credit card and he's racking up the rewards. She's using Zelle to pay him back for the hotel. And the announcer, he's not checking his stats. He's finding some investment ideas with Mary. And third is you got
So, Bob, what do you play on your Xbox, bro?
You just can't stop thinking.
what would you like to do? Fierce fashion rules the runway. To run this house
Man, I didn't even get to play. Unfortunate.
or burn it down.
Every day there's a new scandal. This is not the streets, this is fashion.
House of Vicious premieres tonight at 8 on BT. Presented by Ford. Built for
Oh, Jay wants the sauce. Okay. Battlefront.
Paramount Plus presents the great reality escape.
You know what? I think I want to try and download Battlefront 2. Battlefront 1 again. And just see, because I did like playing the support class. I play 2K? Okay. Hey, 2K's fun. For me, honestly, I play a game. I try to play a bunch of different games. The main game people want me to play is Genshin. I've seen a lot of Genshin. I see a lot of Battlefront 2, which still surprises me. But, you know, not really that surprised. And another game, hold on, I gotta look.
Pass the play. We gonna play. Let's go. We gonna play.
Oh yeah, I do see a lot of people asking me to play Destiny. What time zone am I? I think Pacific Standard.
Your mouth.
Your mouth.
I would love to see you play some more Battlefront. Sure, I can do that. No issues there.
May. May. Is what everybody calls it.
Yeah, those three games are the main ones that I hear people telling me to play.
Everybody calls it May.
One answer left.
Oh, we have some beautiful daughters. His sons. The one. Not the trouble. That's one of the mothers right there in the middle. Down right there, it's like, and the rest of them are
Ow, I'm dead. But yeah, I can definitely play some more Battlefront. Since I've been seeing a lot of people ask me to stream the game anyways. I hear it in the background. I like Family Feud. Yeah, Family Feud is nice. Some of the answers just be crazy. Like when Snoop was playing and he said pie in the horse.
In the Black Hamptons, Black Oak owns 2 miles of beachfront.
Just 2 miles?
You can play the game, but you can't win if you don't know the rules.
Okay, okay.
Has become available. We are very interested. Now, that property is mine. We have to show the Joneses that power is much more than just money.
No way.
I'm not leaving you.
Somebody over there.
Thanks to Chase, Angie's not splitting that stuff. There's 0 overdraft fees if she overdraws by $50 a month. And Aaron, well, he's keeping calm with another day to adjust his balance if he overdraws for more than $50. Overdraft assist from Chase. Make more of those moves.
Yes, sir.
Wishing to get the feeling of a relaxing foot massage just by walking around? Now you can with new Skechers Massage Fit footwear. The unique way of technology is designed to gently massage your foot with every step.
Yes, yes, you do. You have to wear it constantly. You watching Practical Jokers? No. No, I do not. What is that?
Too much happening on that 30.
There's always too much happening. Watch it. Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a look. It's very funny. Oh, cool. Nothing wrong with that.
Don't pay for water. Pay for clean. It's gotta be time. What if everything you love about Pop-Tarts pastries was just a little of it? Then you could flip, sneak, and snack pretty much anywhere. That's boss level snacking right there. Crazy good.
It's me again. Listen to this. Medicare Part C plans with extra benefits like getting money added back to your Social Security check. Everybody knows may now be available to you in
Damn.
zip code. Make sure you
2 minutes away from Pity on Nemesis.
hold the number on your screen. 2,
Most of the time, it is fun. Okay, cool.
3, they'll check the
Hey, no worries with that.
benefits like prescriptions, dental coverage, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every single month. Call now.
I called to get everything I deserve.
I called to check my zip code for a plan with the benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I called to check my zip code.
Check your zip code. It could be dynamite. Call now.
Call 1-800-375-9756. That's 1-800-375-9756 now.
Women are built differently, so we built a different probiotic. Cultural Women's Healthy Balance, the science-backed probiotic formula to help balance vaginal pH with the most clinically studied strain known for digestive and immune support.
Someone above me? Where was I making it from? Okay, so lava, we got some stuff to talk about now. some crazy things are happening lately. So Studio Dean might be, well, according to everything that we've seen, Studio Dean might actually be the animators for this season for the next season of One Punch Man, right? And I'll be real, I am 1000% okay with that. Because I know they actually have good animation and they care. Unlike Papa, who only care for certain for certain people. You know what I do? Speaking of SAO though, since they are one of the animators of Sword Art, kind of want to see. I kind of want to see the new season. Yes, sir. On to the next one. Yo, I'm kind of popping off with this character. Wow. Oh dang, I didn't know that. I was supposed to respawn at Beacon, dang it. Alright. So I trust my team to do
Are you ready? 20 seconds on the clock, please. We asked 100 women, how long does it take you to look like a natural beauty? Name a reason a burglar decides not to rob your house. Name something people eat by the handful.
Peanuts.
Complete this phrase once in a what? Name something you need to wrap Christmas presents.
Paper.
There we go. Come on, Bill. All right, now let's see what your survey says.
All right, let's do
We
it.
asked 100 women how long does it take you to look like a natural beauty, you said? 30 minutes, survey said? Yeah. To rob your house, you said? Alarm, survey said? Yeah. Name something people eat by the handful, you said? Peanut, survey said? Wow. Complete this phrase, once in a what, you said? Once in a while, survey said? Good. Name something you need to wrap Christmas presents. You said, you need the Christmas paper, man, survey said? Wow. There you go.
So that was a mistake. Oh wow. Bro, I hope Studio Dean animates One Punch Man.
She looked just like her father.
You need 40
Because like
points.
looking at
You ready?
looking at Studio Dean's
5 seconds on the clock. Here we go. We asked 100 women, how long does it take you to look like a natural beauty?
Everything you talked about.
Try this.
20 minutes.
Name a reason a burglar decides not to rob your house.
looking at their
Name something people eat by the handful.
looking at their whole repertoire, they have animated so much.
Million.
Name something you need to wrap
And
Christmas
everything that they've animated has always been good.
Come on, girl.
You see, with Mappa, it's like,
We need 41 points. Let's go. We asked 100 women, how long does it take you to look like a natural beauty? You said 20 minutes, survey said. Half an hour, 30 minutes was the number one answer. We need 28 points. Name reason a burglar decides not to rob your house. You said,
first off, they're a 45-year-old,
survey said.
because I did minor research into Studio Dean when you told me about him. Yeah, 45-year-old studio. Now tell me this.
Skipped around.
So, a 45-year-old studio has so many good animation has done a lot of good animation for a large amount of animes.
We'll see you next time, folks.
Also, Lava, I was literally trying to look up bad animation from it. I looked it up several times. And I was like, okay, I'm looking for the bad animation. But I just don't see it. That was just because of outsourcing? Outsourcing. Bro. I have yet to see something with bad animation from it.
Scrappy. That's what Scrappy made.
This is actually news to me. Like, it's a common search for Studio Dean's bad animation? Okay, let me just look up Studio Dean. Well, Studio Dean bad animation. Okay, so what is an anime that has their bad animation? Could you tell me that? Because that's what I'm trying to find. Okay. Okay, Lava. Now, here's what I'm gonna do, right? What I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna look up on YouTube, like, one of their animated animes. And I want to see 3 episodes. And I'm going to see if there's actual bad animation in these episodes. Really don't know much about anime, more Star Wars, Marvel. Hey, no worries on that. No worries on that.
I'm stuck in a hole, and he's cavorting about in a mechanical version of me. But look, thanks for saying Fantastic! Fantastic!
Hold on. I'm still trying to find some. Hold on, I need to get out of this match. No, don't revive me, please. Dang it.
Well, it all started when I was giving a speech on my new book, and I really think the dumpster.
Oh, that's why. Okay, I see why. Now I understand why that's being said about Studio D. It's because at the time when the Seven Deadly Sins trash season came out, Studio Dean had their hands full with literally 5 different animes. So they outsourced it to another animation studio, which also caused them to create that monstrosity that we see now. That's why. What's up, Goten? Also, Lava, we have some One Piece animation news. So, there's a new reason why the One Piece anime had that type of animation as it does. Yeah, we can be honest, it was their fault for the bad animation. But you can't blame them because it was one of the animation studios that they've worked with before that gave us good animation. But I guess they just weren't ready. So, Lava, according to Oda actually wanted the anime to look like that. So, it wasn't just because that one guy got baited and now we're seeing One Piece Ball Z. Like, apparently Oda wanted to do this. So yeah, Oda was the one who greenlighted the yellow hockey for Conqueror's coding, and he also greenlighted the animation because he personally liked it. So, what the, what? What? So yeah, Oda wanted it to be like that. So, lava, we have. This could be a good thing for One Punch Man, though. Because that means if Dean really is taking over One Punch Man, they're gonna put their full support into it. How much do you want to bet people are gonna change their tune? Oh, they're gonna change their tune. I mean, Lava, did you see King of Lightning's reaction to it? Because he reacted to the episode of One Piece, and yo, he was enjoying his time. But he was loving what they were doing with Kaido. Explosion. And also, Lava, look at those fight scenes that I put in the Discord. Those are some fight scenes from Studio Dean. And yo, imagine just imagine Saitama versus Garo with that animation. Bro, that would go crazy. You got this? Maybe. It all depends on my team. If my team, if we can somehow secure this next point with as quickly as possible, then maybe. I was loving what I was seeing. All right, now see the latest one. Just know that random anime was some random isekai that they had to do animation for.
Grand opening of the new Plazonian Criminology Museum. With our best to honor the master detectives of Mystery Incorporated.
Man, I wanted a good fight with him. Unfortunately. Oh, what, you gonna come over here, huh? Okay, we'll come up here then. Oh wait, there are other stairs. You got Discord? Yes, I do. Which I need to start telling more new people about the Discord.
She's right, Steve. I'm cool saying, look, what do you think?
Scared the locals of the city of Byzantius away in order to take their treasure.
Okay, put it in your bio. Oh, hold on. What was it? Exclamation point. Nightbot, if you could. Just click on that link. It should have a link to everything that is involving me. Now just know, accept my Twitter with caution. Oh no, dang it.
There's a symposium coming up on the syntactic reasoning of criminal brain. So maybe we can go together.
Ooh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. But yeah, lava, there are some crazy things. Yeah, I retract my statements in Discord. Bro, if Studio Dean, like if they get their good animators to really animate this scene. Whoa, where's my team? I need help over here. Like for real. Got your Discord? Thanks, no problem. Yes, sir. But yeah, if Studio Dean, man, because like, man, looking at Konosuba, for example, Studio Dean might be a OD if they get One Punch Man. Okay, so also Lava. I found out who the studio was who animated the.
You stole 2 costumes. The Black Knight Ghost and the 10,000 Volt.
Yeah, I found out the studio who animated 7W Sins. Well, the bad animation.
That's a really good idea. We always face the press after we've announced the briefs. It's ridiculous back there.
Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Diplomacy results.
Heart of the Fall, and Mystery Inc. fell far in the embarrassing debacle that tarnished the reputation of the once great gang. It was an utter disaster as 2 of the gang's key members, Norval Shaggy Rogers and Scoobert Scooby-Doo, are seen here causing untold damage to Coolsville's hottest new tourist attraction, which took a full 2 years to complete. When asked for comment, Fred Jones, leader of Mystery
So this is their name.
had this to say,
No little Coolsville can solve its problems without us.
I didn't say that.
and I guess
I mean, I didn't. That's out of context.
Disillusioned from Coolsville.
It's all my fault. I'm the one who told Shaggy and Scooby to get the ropes.
Oh my God, no, should check if they were tied before I left them.
My fault, too. We all know how Shaggy and Scooby can be. But it's all right. We just need to stay strong, in control.
Marvy Jack Studios.
We'll figure a way out of this Jurassic jungle.
There's gotta be some way that we can prove that we actually belong in the game. We've gotta do something totally unlike us. We could act like real detectives. Really?
Nope. Yes.
We will be terrific and fantastic and spectacular and cease to be terrific, fantastic and spectacular.
Dang.
Come on, you big. Hey. This is a real pterodactyl game.
Precisely. That nice figure was out to humiliate us.
Maybe it's an unreal mask. But who would be able to make a real pterodactyl ghost?
The original pterodactyl ghost, Dr. Jonathan Jacobo.
That's right. Jacobo reenacts as a statewide science break. Jacobo spent blood, which he used to finance the failed experiments from many monsters.
You think Jacobo's behind this?
Impossible. 3 years ago, he attempted a prison escape.
Hold on a second. Let me see this.
lost at sea. How about this? Jacobo's cellmate was released from prison 2 months ago. Jeremiah Wickles.
The Black Knight Ghost. That was one of the costumes that was stolen.
Right. And, Scooby-Doo, what's your conclusion?
Sure, McDonald's breakfast is good. But getting that McDonald's breakfast 2 minutes before it stops being served, that tastes even better.
Whether it's a last-second bake sale, Taco Tuesday, or a meal for your future in-laws, it's gonna be great. With McCormick by your side for over 130 years, it's gonna be great.
With low prices and great deals, back to school is easy. That's totally Target.
Being a Hulk asks for balance. Avoids stressful situations. Stay away from
Okay, so Marvy Jack Studio.
I thought it was about amazing hair, no hangover.
Just close your eyes and breathe, alright?
Okay. You know, looking at this, I feel bad for them. I mean, I feel bad for them, and I also feel bad for Studio Dean, because if Studio Dean actually animated this, it would be so much better. King's reaction was wild. So, Lava. The studio that animated the trash season of Seven Deadly Sins was called the Marvy Jack Studio, which is a studio that doesn't have money. Why did Studio Dean do this? Like, they just set them up for failure. Oh, just to show you a comparison, I'm gonna put in the chat. Well, not the chat. I'll put it in Discord. Just a comparison between the two. Now, you can obviously tell the differences. Like, even from the thumbnail alone. Like, just look at this thumbnail. Like, it's sad, bro. So yeah, Lava, what do you think about this?
Unlimited data and nationwide 5G. So, what's the difference? Carrie and Alex pay a lot more with T-Mobile.
Plus taxes.
And fees. Spectrum Mobile has no added taxes or fees.
Plus really fast speeds.
And reliable service. We're switching to Spectrum.
Switch and you can save up to 60% on your mobile bill. Call, click, or visit a store today.
A thin painted line. The only thing between you and a life-changing accident.
Man, but looking at their animation,
A Subaru with eyesight watches the lines for any danger.
gosh, looking at their animation, it's just like, dang, bro.
Your family is safe in a 3-row Subaru this side. But it's what makes Subaru Subaru.
Get 2.9% APR financing.
Wait a minute, what animation is this? Hold on, those kind of fire. Wait, they animated Kenshin? I didn't even know. Hold on, I gotta tell Marcus about this.
KFC or something? Then again, creepy is my middle name. Come on, Scoop.
Looks like a bit of a fixer-upper.
Hey! Nice job last night.
Ricky, when do you think we'll come back? Hey! Shut up! Even jerk makes that story.
Dude, he just said we'd pay the price.
Shabby. What could possibly happen by ringing the doorbell?
Hey, you want to buy a box of cookies?
Excuse me. Have you heard the good news? It's cookies. Hey, what you doing?
Sorry. Oh, brother. The lock's on a laser thumbprint scanner. Oh, let me see my makeup. Yeah, now? You want the laugh? It's never too late to learn to properly clean it. The last good thumbprint will still be there. So, blush. Bluster.
Okay, then. Let's like split up and search for clues. Come on over this way. It's the right thing that I said.
Really good things. The claw is similar to the pterodactyl scale. Well, it looks like Pickle shares his old pal Jacobo's fascination with Superman. He collects everything from Perry Reese powers to Fred. He likes dust, too.
Dust is good. We can tell what he's been reading. Right here.
It's an obsolete Celtic text used by secret societies in the mid-19th century. Look, the book belonged to J. Jacobo, the original pterodactyl.
Maybe he gave it to Winkles before he died.
Can you read it? It's an amalgamation of magical science. There's a list of ingredients and how to create your own carbon-based organic composite predators. This is an instruction manual on how to create monsters.
Okay, I'm back.
Clues, Scoop. Those are just things you
Bro, I didn't even know they had Kenshin.
Just 'cause you can sing in a tree.
Alright, Bob. See you later, man.
Makes it awesome. We are Detective Squid. You found an actual clue.
Like, what other animes do they have? Why are there so many that they have under their belt? What's that one? And they have a Fate under their belt. Like, they got so much, bro. What other animes do they got? Bro, if now I need One Punch Man with this animation, bro. And then, like,
I wish to become a prince.
Back up there, I need some room to work.
I like it.
You can clap now.
Stronger than an army of robots. Stronger than a train pod. And faster than lightning from a supercharged skyhook. It's Benjamin Well. New episode Saturday mornings at 9:30 on Disney Channel.
We're no etiquette experts, but I can make you a bonus twisted chicken sandwich and to make the whole bit of sliced dangling from your mouth. This is incredible.
Sweeteners, that's the sweetest sweetener. Fully blended. And the song that has antidepressants. But it still needs some medication. Sweetie, is everything okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. It was time to do something. So I managed to move up my next doctor appointment. I'm just not going to stay with my antidepressant. I'm glad you came in. Last night I know Rexulti. An Allerton antidepressant, Rexulti was proven to reduce depression symptoms 62% more than the antidepressant alone. So you can build on your progress.
Rexulti can cause serious side effects. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and worsen depression in those under 25. Call your doctor about fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which could be life-threatening, or uncontrollable muscle movements or tightening joints, increased cholesterol, weight gain, high blood sugar, decreased white blood cells, unusual urges, dizziness and standing, seizures, and trouble swallowing may occur. When depression sets you
Order
back,
what?
keep moving forward. Make an appointment to talk to your doctor.
Oh, you mean the... I believe I did, yeah.
Like we do. We make it from scratch using simple ingredients like garlic, butter, cream, and fresh Parmesan. So you can enjoy it poured, twirled, or dipped. From that irresistible first taste to the final creamy bite. With our one-of-a-kind Alfredo, the possibilities are endless. Olive Garden.
You know what? Speaking of which, I want to watch Log Horizon.
That's not wrong. When you bundle your home and auto policies with Farmers, you save yourself up to 20%.
That's something.
Get a whole lot of something with Farmers.
Need a cleanser that does more? New Increase Seamless Cleanser, especially formulated with our dermatologist-backed blend of ingredients to reinforce your skin moisture barrier.
Okay, that's an ouch.
This is a charged laminate from
Joseph. It's just a piece of paper.
From Berlin and green coffee extract. Enjoy these and more when you join Berlin's unlimited program.
School is back at JCPenney, and the savings are too, where the style is head to toe, and every day is jeans day. So just mix, match, and play. Your uniform is complete. Stock up and save. Shopping is back.
That's good. You got a strawberry back there? Let's talk it. Daddy, bring up. Quick plan. Marathon. Stuffing's up, buddy.
Here's to that classic delicious taste. Stuffing's up, buddy.
Go for the handle. Did we just get canceled? We do. Good trouble. New episodes Thursdays at 10 on Freeform and streaming Hulu.
The analysis of the pterodactyl scale. It contains randomonium, which this book says is the critical ingredient needed to make monsters. Doesn't randomonium glow like those pictures we saw with his master?
If we can prove Ripples is behind this mystery go down like a .com and who will give us it?
Randomonium is the byproduct of certain silver mines.
Must be abandoned mining town in Oak Hills.
We gotta get to that mining town and see what...
Jones. Stop. Stop. Joe. Joe.
Have you ever considered that maybe werewolves and ghosts are just distractions to keep you away from what really frightens? Intimacy with another person. And by intimacy, I mean someone who thinks you. But I'm more comfortable in the realm of logic and facts. Everybody has feelings, isn't it? The object of a healthy relationship is to never let the other person know they're there. But the truth is, someone has to do it. Everyone wants to. Mysterious Jason. Hey, Nicholas.
I hear you, Igor. The timeline seems to be correcting itself day by day. Adds some chaos but brings some good news. Exactly. Now here is gonna be another thing that could pop up. The One Punch Man animation. Were they legit not focusing on Seven Deadly Sins because they got One Punch Man animation? Well, they got One Punch Man. Like, I wonder what's really gonna be happening in the next couple days, because we're supposed to be getting some information about One Punch Man soon. In the next chapter, I believe, right? Depends on when One Punch Man production started. True. Hold on a second. You want me to pick up your paper?
You know he's the new Twister. Yeah, no, he took the voice after the original Shaggy was passed away. Leave me alone. Like the multiverse trailer? Mom? Multiverse? He voiced Shaggy. Look at the trailer of the Black Red Ghost was like inspirational to me.
Put one in the freezer?
Have you done anything cool and creepy lately? Yeah. I'm not normally one for giving advice, but I feel sorry for you because your brother's huge, hideous nose deformity. Get out of this game while you got a chance. All of us here ain't nothing to admire. We needed people to believe we were different than we were. Maybe because we believed that there was something wrong with who we were in the first place. I guess we're sort of grateful, too. Mystery Inc. Are you kidding?
Okay.
I see those first. They tear their eyes out of their skulls. Make them eat the one eye with so they get the other.
Okay. Jeez. But yeah, it depends on the One Punch Man production. And did they legit? So did Season 2 One Punch Man animators legit gave up on One Punch Man after they animated it? Because it seems like that's what happened. Dang. Considering the reception, that makes sense. It does. And bro, if Studio Dean did take that over, then it also makes sense why they gave up on Seven Deadly Sins, because yeah, that actually does make sense with the timeline. Because they know the hype centered around One Punch Man ever since the first season. Yeah, actually, the timeline makes sense.
This is what people with eczema say about how their skin feels. When it comes to our skin, we make it feel differently. Say hello to Oxalura for the treatment of mild to moderate eczema. Oxalura is a skin cream. Proven to help clear skin and significantly reduce itch. Do not start Oxalura if you have any infection of the nose, mouth, or nose infection. Tell your doctor if you have been treated for an infection, have TB, or have been in close contact with someone with TB, have had hepatitis B or C. Serious lung infections, skin cancer, blood clots, and mental symptoms have been reported with Oxalura. In patients taking bile inhibitors, serious infections, increased risk of death, lymphoma, other cancers, immune system problems, and major cardiovascular events have occurred. The most common side effect is pain and swelling in the nose or throat.
One Punch Man Season 3, let's go. Yes, sir. So, Yamil, we have been talking and also gathering information on the next season for One Punch Man. And according to basically everything, Studio Dean is taking over for One Punch Man. One, never heard of them. They animated season 1 of Sword Art Online. They animated Konosuba. They also animated Fate series. Well, parts of the Fate series. They have a lot under their plate. Like, they animated Kenshin. Yeah. SAO and Fate. You haven't seen Konosuba? Oh.
Super King Kiva's super selection of delicious produce delivered fresh every day. You'll also find their finest meat and seafood, and individually packaged food. International food.
Bro, the first season of SAO to me is the only good season of SAO. I haven't seen the other seasons because I heard the other seasons were not good. But thankfully, if Studio Dean does get a hold of One Punch Man is in good hands. What do you mean? What are you talking about? No, it's not. It was not bad. Like, it was actually good. I like the story of it. I don't like the new stuff they're doing with SAO. With the guns? Eh. Oh, did I fall off? I'm done. But yeah. You see, I haven't seen anything in SIO besides that first season. Because, according to what I was told, SAO after the first season of SAO is not good. You, the one who trashes bad anime? It's not bad. I have never... You are literally the first person ever to tell me that arc with the guns of SAO is the best. I've never seen this. I've heard none of that. You know what? Let me just look up SAO best season. Because I mainly like the first season of SAO because of the fight scenes. Really? Yes. Because a large amount of people gave up on SAO after the first season. I mean, everybody that I know.
Because it's my job to unmask those who pretend to be who they're not. Unmask those who sound like who? If you unmask them, who will know that? Because just as you know,
Look it up,
bro. You know that I know who you know you are with the skills whose are privileged is me. Oh, now I see what you did for them. You're in charge of incoherent battles.
Ow. Freaking laser. Oh, I'm already reloaded. So I gotta do something real quick. Okay.
I want answers. Now go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shaggy, Scooter, what are you guys doing here? You just came down here to do this covering stuff. Me too. Yeah, my museum got busted into event, so I had to come down here and try to get some answers. You know, I put on the tough guy act, otherwise these guys will believe me. I'm not gonna believe you.
Huh? Food truck? Okay. Yeah. Oh shit.
What's your assessment, Gangster?
Place seems enough.
I mean, regarding whether the evil match figure could have gotten his randomonium from Peter, or what the murder?
I was just thinking about that. Seems so upset when he left.
Right. So,
And
okay. So your assessment is?
yeah, I think we're just a pretty face.
I mean, yes. I mean, not perfect. Definitely not perfect. Is this sort of what you're looking for?
That? Possibly.
Okay.
All these years of effort.
Now, give me a second.
Caught red-handed in your foul monster-making schemes. Your ugly, evil henchman.
And young man, we're investors, and we're listening to his pitch.
So, as I was saying, the old-time mining town. Summer camp for kids where they can have an authentic mining experience. They can dig for 18 hours straight, just like in the golden days of yore. They have the time of their lives, and we get free miners.
Mr. Winkles, we need to ask you a few questions about your ties to recent monster attacks.
I don't know nothing about no monsters.
I'm back. Let me send it to you. Okay.
There's randomonium all over the place. Look at it. I come home with it in my shorts.
Are you continuing the work of your old pal, Jonathan Jacobo?
Oh, pal, Jacobo. We hated each other. In the prison cafeteria, he used to steal my tater tots. And he got the lead in My Fair Lady.
Then why did we find the monster book in your library?
Leadership. You're the ones who vandalized my home. Which one of you stole my toilet brush? What happened? I haven't finished. Hey, fellas.
I'm Phoebe Hill. This is Everything's Trash. Bye-bye. Uh-oh, listen to those candy corn. Hold on to your britches.
Okay.
New episode tonight at 10:30 on Freeform.
So I see.
This all feels like too much pressure.
You see, you know,
Did we just get kicked?
here's the thing.
We do. In good trouble. New episodes Thursdays at 10 on Freeform and stream on Hulu.
The reason why I like the first season of SAO was literally because the first episode of the first season, good world building, good sound design as well, and also good animation overall. The story was stupid, of course. Now, yeah, I actually only watched it for the good animation. Just those fight scenes. Because, let's see, SAO Season 1. It was like Kirito versus Heathcliff. Heathcliff? The dude with the sword and shield. I really liked how that was animated. Like, okay, the reason why I like the season 1 of SAO is the same reason why people like Boruto. They only watch it for those good animated scenes and then never again. I gave up on SAO after that first season because I told myself, man, you know, seasons after this, the story is probably going to be even more stupid than it already is. So I'm just not gonna care after this first season. But man, the animation in the show was so good. I like the first season of Demon Slayer. You see, yeah. I did too. I like the first episode of Demon Slayer, but then I don't know. It kind of just lost its flavor. Because the more I watched it, the more I'm like, hold on. all these crazy abilities that Tanjiro is doing with the water breathing, like all these breathing techniques, they aren't even real. And I just pictured it without these breathing techniques, and I'm like, gosh, this is kind of boring. I mean, don't get me wrong, the animation for Unfoundable is crazy. Like, we all know, they're goated. Like that fight with Tenjin? Like, the problem with Demon Slayer is that, what are they doing different? Like, a lot of people say Demon Slayer is different, but if we're being real, they kind of just do the same thing over and over. And then the ending. Just damn it.
Tell your doctor about all your child's medications. Do not take MAOIs with or within 14 days of starting Qelbree.
I mean, actually, Unfoundable does work with Studio Dean a lot, so Unfoundable could animate like 1 or 2 episodes if Studio Dean does get a hold of One Punch Man. Like, they could literally do that. But yeah, I gave up on... Here's the reason why it's a love-hate relationship with the first season of SAO for me. When the episode came out, the first episode, well, the first couple episodes, and then when they said, oh, it's a beta tester, it's a beater. When they said a beater, and then Kirito was like, I like that, I gave up. That was so stupid. And also, why? You should just be called They should have just kept the beta tester, not a fucking beater. What? Who wants to be called a beater, bro? That's so stupid. But yeah, the animation was fire. The story was ass. We all know. There were parts of the story from season 1 that I liked. And then they just started doing more stupid stuff, so I just gave up. You a beater? This is crazy. And, hold on, I gotta look up the Kirito versus Heathcliff fight, because I really do like that fight. The way Studio Dean animated it was pretty good. Yeah, let me look at this fight again. I heard a rumor that One Punch Man Season 3 is also going to be streamed on Disney Plus. Does Disney own it? Too? Dang it, Disney.
Now, Buffoon, this is a highly combustible synthesis. I'm going to transform us back. No way! With 100 days this way!
You know, the biggest thing that I hate about SIO is just
This Schwarzeneggian oath almost destroyed. Oh, you are a bastard.
how they decided to focus more on the love triangle. Like Kirito cool. Like, bro, that's so annoying. Who decided that SIO was just about love? Love again. Like, it's supposed to be people are trapped in a video game. You die in real life. And now look at it. It's just weird. It's just getting weirder now.
The costumes for the museum. Zombies. Mine are 49ers. Cutler. Use the costumes to make real monsters, which implies
The costumes to make the monsters, which implies
you already had a pterodactyl costume, somehow, which implies he's just the one. I mean the one.
Oh, bro, why did they add incest to SIO? That's also so stupid.
we just saw Patrick at the bad guy's hangout.
So One Punch Man is sitting pretty with the animation department for now.
But we don't need to be transforming any more costumes. Just find a way to shut down this monster maker for good.
Right? Down here. Slightest dream.
They're the ones that found this place. Skull one for the big guys. We need to keep acting like Monday we need to keep.
Man, you know, rewatching the first couple episodes of Sword Art Online again, mainly seeing Heathcliff versus Kirito, man, that fight was good. It's just, dang it, the anime just got weird after. Ew. What's up, Lava? Because I was just talking to my brother about it. SAO. And the main gripe that I have with this is that SAO had everything they needed to make a crazy anime. And what did they do? Kirito, and then incest, and then fucking just weird stuff. It's like, look, the idea of you play a video game and you get trapped in there, you die in real life. Like, you can't tell me that's not a crazy concept. They screwed it up. Alright, let me check Discord. What? Oh. Oh. There's no way. Bro, what is up with Disney? What is up with Disney, bro? We need to do something about this. No. First Bleach, now One Punch Man? No. We're not doing this again. Guess who owns One Punch Man now? Disney. They own the rights to stream it on Disney Plus.
I'm not blaming this on you, okay? I'm gonna solve it.
Why Disney? Why Walt? I can already see Walt smiling in his grave. How does he own everything and he's dead? Like, Disney is trying to own anime now, Mom. It's gonna be fairy tale stuff now. But Disney also owns Attack on Titan. And they own Naruto. Like, they own all these animes but don't do anything with them. What is up? Attack on Titan? Really? Yeah. Disney has the rights to stream Attack on Titan and Naruto on Disney Plus. They could put Attack on Titan and Naruto on Disney XD if they wanted. But they're gonna have to censor so much. Yeah, Mom. It's between Disney and Warner Brothers. Because Warner Brothers owns JoJo's. Yes, Mom. Imagine One Piece getting it too. Bro, don't speak that. Don't put it into existence. One Piece does not need to be owned by anybody but Toei. Hell, I don't even want them. You know what? I'm okay with Warner Brothers. Because I'm pretty sure Warner Brothers could be pretty decent with anime. Dang it, man. Like, they already own Star Wars, they own Marvel. Heck, if they really wanted to, they could probably own DC. I mean, the only adversary they really have at this point is Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers owns so much. I mean, besides Warner Brothers, there's not really any big competitors that they have. Oh my god. Oh my god, bro. I don't know if y'all heard the pain in my voice. But I'm so hurt. That fucking mouse has the rights to stream it. Now, I just want y'all to think of this. If Disney has the rights to stream it, that also means Disney has the rights to buy these animes that they have under their belt. Like, we're really thinking about it. Disney only bought the rights to stream these animes on something, but they have yet to stream any type of anime on Disney Plus. If they have the rights to stream it, yo,
Effects of Botox may
they
take
have
hours to weeks
they
before
have the money to
changing
buy
symptoms
these
and
anime.
symptoms. Alert your doctor right away
If they
if
just say, you know what,
swelling,
fuck it, I'm
infections,
buying
pain,
it, they can just do
problems, or
that.
muscle weakness,
And who's gonna check
cause
them?
certain conditions. Side effects may include allergic reactions.
Like, really, who is going to check
Don't
Disney?
refuse Botox if there's a skin infection. Tell your doctor your medical history, muscle or nerve conditions, and medications, including botulinum toxins, as these may increase the risk of serious side effects.
In a survey, 92% of current users said they wish they talked to their doctor and started Botox soon. Plus, right now, you may pay $0 for Botox. Learn how AbbVie can help you save on Botox.
See, Yamil, I was actually thinking of, and I don't know if any of you play the game, but now think of this: Kingdom Hearts with One Punch Man, or Kingdom Hearts with Bleach. Now I know it's crazy, but just think of the broken possibility of a Keyblade Zanpakuto.
Even easier than that. What's in your one?
Panera chefs have crafted a masterpiece. Succulent seared chicken, a secret aioli, clean ingredients, and a buttery brioche roll made fresh to leave you speechless. Panera's new chef's chicken sandwiches, $1 delivery fee on our app.
Like a Keyblade off rip, makes you universal. With a Zanpakuto on top of that, with a Shikai and Bankai, it's fucking broken. Like, you know what? I kind of want to make a character for that. Hold on. Oh shit. That would be kind of... Yeah, I'm making it. I'm making it right now. We're making a Soul Eater. I mean, not Soul Eater. Soul Reaper. Sorry, I got Soul Eater on the mind.
A Subaru with eyesight watches the lines for any danger. You can automatically stop itself. Your family is safe in a 3-row Subaru this Love, it's what makes Subaru.
Alright, so...
Get 2.9% APR financing on a new 2022
Soul
Subaru
Reaper?
going on now.
Hey babe, how about we take the time down until our guests leave and then we can discuss it?
No, don't leave it up. I think it ties the whole room together.
The Office, tonight on Freeform.
I'm Phoebe Hill. Listen, everything's trash. Bye-bye.
Alright, this will be the Sora idea.
Everything's trash. New episode tonight at 10:30 on Freeform and stream on Hulu.
Man, this is gonna be... I'm gonna have fun with this one. If you think about it, there's no way One Punch Man gonna have bad animation. Look, with Studio Dean, if they really... Like, look. Konosuba, first season of Sword Art Online. I mean, we all know the story for that is trash, but the fight scenes? Oh. Now, if they... The only way this gets bad animation is if they get overloaded with certain animes and they decide to give this anime to somebody who's trash and doesn't know how to animate. Because sadly, that's what happened for Seven Deadly Sins. They gave it to some random studio called... What was it? It was like Marvy Jones? Marvy Jones Studio, which is a studio literally nobody knows. And they just gave it to them with no money. And they didn't know what to do.
We do, they'll get the control panel back.
This is crazy. Yeah, unless that happens again, then, like you said, there is no way One Punch Man can get bad animation.
school clubhouse. We should be safe here. We haven't been
Because I
here
know the
in
reputation that season 2. Yeah. So what I was telling Lava is, well, we were just thinking about like what could have led to this, and realistically, the reason they gave up on Seven Deadly Sins was because they took over One Punch Man, right? Because they were getting overloaded by a bunch of animes. And they gave up on Seven Deadly Sins, gave it to some random studio, so they can focus on all of these big animes. And One Punch Man being one of those animes, knowing how hype the first season was, why not take it up?
So-called success. We're back on this old fire trap.
If you saw in the Discord the last video I posted with Studio Dean Animation, that was just some random isekai anime. Like, they didn't even need to put that fight scene in an isekai, but they did. And Konosuba. You see, because of Konosuba alone, I feel like this, like, One Punch Man animation is in a good place.
It seemed so easy back then.
Yeah. We saw mysteries for the love of them. Not to prove anything to anyone. Yeah. And the mysteries all seem to unravel themselves. Sometimes the answers would just appear like magic. Hey. My first multiple resonance imaging device.
Is that Scooby-Doo in the background? Yes, that's a live action Scooby-Doo.
Wait a minute.
Which still goated to this day,
Has
by
an
the way.
algorithmic cross-currency of -4.1.
My mom was watching it.
With it, maybe. Well, just maybe.
We reverse the current, and therefore reverse the monster-making process.
Yes, all we need to do is ring.
Cultured household is crazy. Oh yeah, my mom wants to get back into JoJo, so eventually I'm gonna have to show her some JoJo.
Totally having the montage in there without us. I'll tell you one thing for sure, Stu. They don't need our help to figure it out. The only time we ever do anything right is when we accidentally flatten those photos because we've accidentally cleaned our picture. Brought to our roller skates.
Ow. The new season of JoJo facts. We try not to talk about this the newest season. Look, we just forget that it's here. We just wait until the real season comes out. You know what I'm saying? Is that the Dark Shinobi? Hey man, big fan. Talking about still gonna run, but we don't talk about the latest season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. We're all just waiting until the next one, because we know something good is gonna come out of it. Oh God. Alright, time to transform. I'm done. I didn't get a notification. It's okay, Dark. I blame YouTube and Discord, because I put notifications out for both. I guess that doesn't work either. Ow. I mean, is the manga's version better at least? Yeah, kinda. It's okay. It's a good arc, ish.
Why waste time? Say lost words and you words you put.
Oh, yep, about. Come on. Get off.
I wish to become a prince.
Back up, boy. I need some of your work.
Keep going. They're probably behind me. That hesitation is suspicious. For a reason.
Looks like the new guy just at lunch. New G2 signature stack burgers menu. That's nice. 5 premium burgers that are anything before, so you can make an impression. Like a really good impression. G2, it tastes good. Thanks. Go spicy or go home, right? What if I'm not sure what I have with my car? Oh, yours is that we make sure it's just what you need. Well, what if actually hit a food truck and we get to cover it in bananas? You can file a claim on the app. Stay on with it for what ifs.
Please, thank you. Not for you.
Like good neighbors, State Farm is there. Call or click to get a quote today.
That's good. You got a strawberry like that? That's chocolate. That's vanilla.
Okay.
Now we're talking. Buddy's up, buddy.
Bro, that is definitely Jolene.
With the new Triple Action Concealer from America's #1 anti-aging foundation. Our first cooling ceramic wand to conceal, depuff, and care. The Triple Action Concealer from CoverGirl.
To the people who reach into a cotton, warm, crispy, golden, perfectly salted McDonald's world's famous fries. And return with just one.
Attorney at law. Superhero. That is for billionaires and narcissists. Or friends, for some reason.
I was taking my antidepressant daily, but I would still put up a brave face to hide feelings of stress. The depression made me feel like I was stuck on autopilot. Then I saw something that got me thinking. I'm still feeling depressed. What do you think about running a cult?
If
could help.
Okay.
Take it as an antidepressant.
Bro, Joel, you know what? I feel like Jolene could be a lot better.
Rexulti can cause serious side effects. Elderly dementia patients have increased risk of death or stroke. Antidepressants may increase suicidal thoughts and worsen depression in those under 25. Call your doctor about fevers, stiffnesses, and confusion, which may be life-threatening, or uncontrollable muscle weakness, increased cholesterol, weight gain, high blood sugar, decreased red blood cells, unusual urges, dizziness notwithstanding, seizures, trouble swallowing may occur. When depression sets you out, keep moving forward. Make an appointment to talk to your doctor about Rexulti antidepressants.
At Olive Garden, nobody loves Alfredo quite like we do. We make it from scratch, so you can enjoy it poured, swirled, or dipped. With our one-of-a-kind Alfredo, the possibilities are endless.
Yeah, she was not born with those types of black Air Force genes. Huh? Oh, you're on the phone. Okay, let me look at how long I've been streaming for. Also, Dark. So you didn't get a notification either? To be honest, I just saw you streaming from YouTube. You didn't get a notification from Discord? I was sure I sent one out.
You guys take the long way around.
I'll hold them off.
What? So Dark, you didn't get a notification either? And you didn't get one from Discord. Maybe that's just, maybe that's just on me. Do you agree that one deserves a place with Togashi and Oda? Oh, yes. Oh, for sure.
hope it's movies.
You're faster than me. Once there, just plug it into base. Push this button. That fixes it.
Because I was talking with my friend on Insta, and he was saying Kishimoto deserves it more. One's art, well, one's story writing is really good. And not only that, One Punch Man is one of the best things ever. Not just for season 1 animation, but because One Punch Man is just goated. Because here's the thing, Kishimoto, a lot of people want to put Kishimoto on that level because, you know, he made Naruto. But look at the other... Kishimoto is literally only known because of Naruto. Isn't that right? He made Samurai 8, which was a good anime, but he gave up on it. Like it, and here's the thing, Kubo is definitely up there because, yo, you can't disagree with that Kubo made one of the best animes ever. Same with Kishimoto, but and the same with Oda. Wait, are you not go? Because for me, what I like to do is, because this would start an argument with a giant amount of the fan bases. I like to put the big three in their own section. Like I'm not ranking them or anything. The big three deserve their own section because each of them are goated in their own way. And then that's when I actually rank good anime. You see, the thing is, I would probably put Kishimoto higher if Kaguya wasn't the final villain, honestly. Like, if Kaguya wasn't the final villain, and it was actually, like, Madara, and we could have got something better, honestly, I'd probably put it way higher. He knows how to make character development? For who? That is my question. Who's getting character development? Like, Saitama has no character development? Are you sure your friend read One Punch Man? Nah, he watched it? Okay, that makes sense. Because here's the thing. who is a female character in One Punch Man who isn't written as a good character? Like, if we really want to go that route, tell me a bad female character in One Punch Man. And how many bad female characters are there in One Punch Man compared to Naruto? Because if we just want to say the important characters, I think the biggest one has to be Tatsumaki and her sister. And they both have good character development. I just think he always be tripping with his opinions. Yeah, I understand that. Honestly, if we're being real, that's a lot of anime watchers. He thinks Attack on Titan and Demon Slayer are peak. Okay. Is he saying Demon Slayer is peak because of the animation? Or because of the story?
That's weird. It sounded like you just said you gave it to Shaggy and Scooby.
Shop for back to school with the lowest prices of the season. Right now at Kohl's, get Jumping Beans kids clothes starting at $6.99. Save on the softest sheets from the big one, and get super cute women's jeans for super low prices. Plus, earn Gold Cash. Goals.
You're gonna reconsider this
I'll be right back, okay?
With Taco Bell's warm breakfast quesadilla, crisp hash brown, Cinnabon delights, and a Coke. Wake up to the new $5 Bell breakfast bites. Only at Taco Bell.
Oh yeah, you know what? Drink some water.
School is back, and Dick's Sporting Goods has everything you need to gear up so you can show it. The hottest brands like Nike, Jordan, the North Face, and more. And with 1 hour curbside pickup, it's never been easier to sport your style. Sometimes to find the light, they must just touch the darkness.
Everything all's working together. This could be the beginning of a new era. Why do you keep fighting?
Be special.
We still playing Multiverse? Yeah, we'll do late night. Dark. And if I can't make it, we'll do it tomorrow.
Roll that beautiful beam footage.
You know what? I think we need to have a stream discussion on this, and I'll wait for more people to be in the chat so we can have a big array of people. But what makes an anime peak? What makes something peak fiction? I really want to have that conversation, because that word peak fiction, it's the best of all time. That gets thrown out a lot when you hear one piece of good writing. Also, look in the game chat. Animation Bro. But if we're being real, there's a large amount of animes that have good animation. Honestly, should there even be a section for should good animation go to peak fiction? Alright, let me go to Discord real quick. Every game going to Gamescom so far. Okay, Dark, if I watch this video, I better see Gundam Evolution. Throne and Liberty? What is this? Wait, that kind of looks good. Hold on. He was talking about how hyped Demon Slayer is and stuff. No, but that's how these new anime fans rank stuff. Yeah, apparently good animation also leads to peak fiction. Look, good animators are good. Okay? Like, Unfoundable has made some of the best animated scenes ever. I mean, look at the entire Fate series. It's between Unfoundable and Studio Dean. And then Demon Slayer. Okay, if we're being real, the only reason Demon Slayer got big was because of the anime. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, you're one of those? No, Demon Slayer was big before that. I'm going to tell you this right now. Before the anime came out, I have never read, seen, nor heard anything about Demon Slayer.
What is going on?
Like, literally. And I believe, like, I was watching like season 1 of One Punch Man, and I still didn't know. I only found out about Demon Slayer because of the anime. Because I'm like, oh wow, look at this animation. Pretty decent. But then when I saw the story, like the first episode, I was like, okay, the story, this is a good lead up to what? Because if we're being real, so let me ask you this. Was One Piece peak fiction before the time skip? With the bad animation One Piece had, was One Piece considered peak fiction before the time skip? And you can be as honest as you want. Because to me, it's like 50-50. Because the biggest problem for the One Piece anime is the pacing. Like, if the pacing was just slightly better, One Piece would be a lot better. And it would be easier for fans to get into. People say Naruto was good because not only did it have a first, and I'm being real, I'm a big fan of the first season of Naruto. Didn't the writer of Demon Slayer say yes, the breathing styles are fake. There is no, like, crazy animation for it. Like, the breathing, that's what the anime added in. So, all the breathing style with, like, crazy techniques, they don't actually do anything. It's definitely a slow start, but I say it is. Now, the first season for Bleach, is that considered peak fiction in the manga and anime? Imagine them doing that in a different world, bro. No, it was not. Okay. Now, Dark, in your opinion, and throwing any type of bias out, is Naruto Shippuden peak fiction? Yeah, is Naruto Shippuden, would we consider it? Oh my god, you had to put the F in front. That's how I know you're hurt from it. You see, actually, if I were to rewatch Naruto Shippuden again, Naruto Part 1 is, yeah, we can all agree. And I think for One Piece, everything before the time skip, I would say that's probably, like, a lot of people would say peak One Piece, like, everything up to Marineford. I agree with it. And then with the time skip, it also has its ups and downs as well. For Bleach, I feel like Soul Society arc definitely a lot of people would call peak fiction. The Espada arc, Ichigo versus Ukiura, Ichigo versus Grimmjow, anything with Kenpachi. Also Bleach movies, also good. For Naruto Part 1, of course. The beginning of the Ninja War, I won't lie, the beginning of the Ninja War was actually quite good. It was close to peak. But the reason it's not peak is just because of how they did Madara. For One Piece, a lot of people would probably say, like, if we're going character-wise, Pain arc was very good. For One Piece, I feel like a lot of people would say Dressrosa, even though it was not only too long, but it's probably some of the best time skip moments of One Piece because Dofi was such a good villain. And also we get to learn about Fujitora and his first and second time using his Devil Fruit was just crazy. It's not a peak arc. For the time skip, I feel like a lot of people would say that because of Dofi. I mean, anything is better than the Fishman arc. Dressrosa arc was good, but not peak. Because pre-time skip, if we're being real, Marineford, Impel Down. To me, Impel Down was a low-key peak arc. Because Magellan as a villain, kind of crazy. Mainly because of his Devil Fruit. But also the way he utilizes it in the prison. And, yo, Luffy got L's because of Magellan. Now for the time skip, I'm gonna be real. I don't care what anybody says, Whole Cake Island is peak to me. Not only because Katakuri versus Luffy, but that's when Big Mom was actually a villain, and it was good. Enies Lobby, Water 7, of course. Of course. Who could forget the Jet Cat? Who could forget Jet Cat? Who could forget Luffy going Gear Second the first time, and then Sanji using Diablo Jumbo, and then Zoro with Ashura? Bro. Also, Monster Point Chopper? Now that Wano has ended, Dark Yamil, is Wano considered a peak arc for One Piece? Because, well, Dark and I know what happens in the manga, and for manga reasons, yes, it is peak fiction. Well, yes, I would say it is peak, if we're going from the manga. Now, from where the anime is, yeah, from where the anime is currently, I want to say, yeah, probably where the anime is, I could consider it. If I had to rate it between 1 to 10, I feel like an 8. Because as much as I want to give it a 10, there are so many reasons why I don't like it. Like, Wano is Oda's best and worst writing ever. So I kind of, man, it's like in the middle. Maybe I might give it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10, 8 out of 10. It's between one of those. Because, like, there's so many good things about this arc, but then the bad things, when you remember them, it's just like,
Today, Joe Bennett, the CEO from Saber, is coming to see us here for the first time.
Because if we go by the anime, I would rate it lower because of the pacing.
You kind of nervous. I mean, are we ugly? Are we smart? Are we cool? Are we too
Like,
cool?
in the manga, Kaido as a villain, and I know a lot of people will say, oh, his backstory was trash.
Hello. This is Michael Scott, co-regional manager of this branch. Pleasure to meet you, Ms. Bennett.
See, Kaido as a villain is actually very good. Mainly because, he's actually, like, a force to be reckoned with, and he's not just, like, some random weakling. This dude is taking on armies. He's taking on person after person after person and still not going down. And if we go by the anime, he's doing all of this while lifting up an island. Like, bro is wasting his own stamina and still being able to body everyone. Like, that is kind of crazy. But I think, like, probably a 6 or 7 out of 10. But, man, I want to give it an 8. But, you know what? Final answer, 7 out of 10. For Wano. Like, there's so many good moments, bro. Rate the end of the arc, and I'll tell you what it will be in my list. Yeah, for me, probably a 7 out of 10 is probably the best thing I can give it. Because, man, and not only that, this is another arc of One Piece that broke the internet. Like, anybody who's seen it knows what I'm talking about, but there was a moment in Wano that broke the internet. And it was like #1 trending for like so many weeks. I think a whole 3 months.
John, I don't know how things work in Florida, which from your description sounds like a colorful lawless swamp, but here it takes 2 men to do one job. Where in Florida it might take 1 very strong woman to do such.
Yeah, fifth. Yes.
Whoa.
That was the thing that broke the internet. And people were talking about it for ages, and even non-One Piece fans saw it, and they got into One Piece because of it, which is kind of crazy. So yeah, probably a 7 out of 10. is the best I can give Wano. Even though I want to give it more, but those bad moments, bro. Yeah. It's unfortunate that you had to see it like that, you know. Very unfortunate. But honestly, Wano to me is a peak arc, but I know a lot of people aren't going to say it's peak because of all those bad moments. After the chapter release, bro, people were going crazy. Like, there's already merch for it, Yamil. There's merch for it in several places now. Skypea, Alabasta, Thriller Bark. Okay, you already know I put Alabasta above a good amount of the arcs in One Piece. Mainly because I really liked Crocodile as filler. And plus, the first man to give Luffy his 2 L's. I love his smug demeanor. And the fact that Luffy low-key has PTSD because of Crocodile.
Oh, look at that. They sure do. I didn't notice.
Man, I'm telling you, if Crocodile has hockey, bro, I can only imagine. But sadly, this is where I must end.
Joe, there's books in my chair.
That's right, darling. Now you're the proud new owner of the Saber.
I think I've been streaming for a good amount of time. Let me exchange Alabasta for Dressrosa. You see, man, Dofi and Crocodile, they do a lot of things that's very similar. And you see, the reason why Dofi is goated is because not only did he awaken his fruit, but yo, the way he utilizes it is crazy. The connections he has, crazy. And also, he bitched Law hard.
I have been saying the word manager a lot, so whenever Joe thinks manager...
And then seeing how Law is in Wano, man.
King of Cigarettes did the same thing as Joe came by making him look like a penis.
And then there's Eustace Captain Mid.
And vice versa.
And you see, the thing is, we would not be calling him that if, like, he did something useful-ish. But you know what? It's on Oda's part because he's the one who decided, hey, kid, how about I change your story up, and instead of focusing on Kaido like I said you would, how about we just let you fight Big Mom? You know, that's cool, right? Law should have beaten Dofi. Yeah. But after Wano, Law is beating Dofi. The girl cried. You see, this is why, bro.
You're here to tell me that you think I would be a better manager and that you're sorry for being such a jerk? Actually, yeah. What?
Now, here's another good question that I'm gonna be asking again.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna be asking this again next stream. And we're gonna talk about the One Piece movies again.
That is my favorite ocean. I love it. I'm so happy right now. No, I can't do this for a little bit. Jim stepped down to Stanton. I'm going to be star manager once again. Just look at the salesman stuff. Why is there an untapped game?
But okay, I'm gonna go. Thank you all. I hope you all had a good rest of your day. Well, I hope you all have a good rest of your day or night, whatever time zone. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. I know later today I'm thinking about playing some multiverse off stream, so you know, if anybody wants to play, just be on the lookout. And tomorrow I might just play some multiverse as well. I don't know. We'll see. But peace out, y'all. Bye.
Jim here is taking himself out of the running for being a manager. Really?